my channel. So today I'm going to do a full face of new makeup. I did get quite a lot of new makeup back in August and I have yet to dabble my hands in a few of these items. So hopefully I like them all. I do have some items also that I received in PR. So I did end up getting some WhatsUp Beauty PR, which I'm very, very thankful for. They sent this to me. They messaged me in August and I think this one was released right in the middle of August, but I didn't get it until the beginning of September, unfortunately, because I live in Portugal. But this is their new primer. It's the Posy-Tivity Lightweight Hydrating Face Primer. So I'm definitely going to be going into this. This retails for $31, so a little bit pricey. It is silicone-free. It's clean, non-toxic, cruelty-free, vegan, everything else. And I like that it says it's hydrating because my skin needs to be hydrated. I've seen a few people test this out already and I was very, very lucky and fortunate to receive it. So I'm excited. I have yet to try this. So we're gonna go into this first. I actually do have another primer that I want to try that I haven't tried, but this is the first one that I would like. Ooh. It's very, very, very sort of creamy, but it feels lightweight. My favorite one that is more like a silicone-based primer is the Ordinary one, just from like what I remember. I have panned that one before and I always felt like I wanted to try it again, but I just haven't got around to it. I have far too many primers in my collection. So, you know, it is what it is. But this one actually feels very similar to that. So this actually feels good. It's dried down really, really fast. It's somewhat tacky, but not sticky. And I don't know, we'll see how it looks with the makeup, but it definitely feels lightweight like it says. And it is supposed to be hydrating. So that's another thing that I would like to feel, but so far so good. I'm one where unless it peels, I generally like a lot of primers. So I'm not the pickiest, but I do think that this one feels nice. And just some other things, there's supposed to be a dewy finish. I don't know if you've noticed it dewy or not, maybe potentially over here. It is water-based, it's a milky formula as well, and it is without fragrance or tint. Slightly sticky finish, so that's why I was saying it was a little bit tacky. I don't want to say it's sticky, I think it's just a little bit tacky. And no harmful ingredients, and there's lots of lovely skin-loving ingredients. Like it's got niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, vitamin E, and yeah. So I don't know. Go check it out if you want a new primer, test out a new primer. Thank you so much. I mean, obviously, I did get a couple other things from WhatsUp Beauty. I got 2 of their highlighters because they were asking me, do you want to try anything else? And honestly, these highlighters have always been so pretty. So these are the Serengeti highlighters. We will try them in this video. I don't know if I'll go into both of them. I didn't expect to be sent both of the different types. I've also got a new bronzer that we're going to go into. And I have my Peach Perfect from Gourmande Girls, which will be sort of the highlight of the video because I haven't tried this palette yet. So that's super exciting. So anyway, I'm gonna go into a new foundation. This one I bought myself. This is from Essence. I don't think it's an actual new foundation, but it's new for me. It's the Skin Tint Hydrating Natural Finish because I need that hydration. So we're gonna go into here. I have not tried this one. So this is another one where I'm just, it's very pale. I do have a little bit of a tan left from summer. So this might be a little too pale for me. I might have to be extra bronzery when I go in, but I'm not gonna put too much on because there's no point putting too much on. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a winter shade for me. So that is fine. I could mix in, because I have been using this one quite a lot, my Maybelline Super Stay 24 Hour, and this has been really good for this time of year. I think I might put a little bit of this on just because I don't want to be ultra pale. I have actually really enjoyed kind of a natural summer glow. So yeah, I'm looking real pale right now. But that's fine. We will make it work. We will make it work. I always feel like when I do these videos, there's always a part in my face that I'm not blending out properly. And it's because I'm rushing. I don't know why I'm rushing, because I can always edit out like the dead space, like the space that's boring. I mean, hopefully I can do that. But yeah, there's always like, I feel like I think it was before I shot my stash, I had put some powder and I never wiped it away. So it just stuck. Oh no, it wasn't powder. I think it was foundation. I even powdered my face, and I had never blended it into my actual skin. So it looked pretty crazy, but yeah, I think I like this foundation that I've tried, the Essence. I think it's laid fine on top of that primer. Yeah, I think it looks okay, but the color is just a little too pale, so it's gonna be hard for me to really wear this for another couple of months, I would say, or at least maybe just a month. I'll probably lose all my tan in the next few weeks, although it is quite nice and sunny here, so that's quite good. So yeah, that's kind of a general base. I really do like this stuff. I think I really want to get an actual like shade that I can use year round, because I could definitely not use this shade. Oh, my dog is like right between my feet at the moment. He is so sweet. It has been a ride this week. We have been up and down, going to the vet. It has been the most emotional week of our lives, but he is still with us. He's still here, and he is so sweet and cozy. He's down by my feet at the moment, so he's just tickling my toes right now with his fur, but it's fine. You know, we need that little sort of a contact, and whatever, he is the sweetest. So anyway, enough about that. Okay, I mean, this is first impressions. First impressions, like the foundation is fine. I have to use it a little bit more to really gauge if I like it. This one I'm a little worried about because I think it's going to be a little bit drying, and I'm not into a drying concealer at the moment, but this is the NYX Pro Fix Stick. I saw so many people raving about it, so I was like, fine, I'll get it, but I don't think it's going to be for me. So we will see. I think this is the lightest shade, so I'm really not going to be able to use it anywhere other than kind of highlighting around here. It actually is a lot creamier than I expected. I thought it was going to be a little bit more drying than that, but that went on way creamier than I expected. So we're just going to blend this out. I'm just going to try to use all these products the same way I would products in my collections. I'm just using my sponge. I usually blend out my concealer with my sponge. I mean, I do have some concealer brushes, but to be fair, my brushes are all really dirty at the moment. I have said for the longest time, I need to wash my brushes. It is due that time now. I very much need to. It's got to that point where it's a little bit scary. That's looking really nice. My hair is really bothering me. I'm sorry, I keep touching it. I don't have a brand new powder, but I do have a newer powder that I picked up a couple months ago. It's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I have this in my Shop My Stash. I'm just gonna use that for now, just to set those under eyes, because it is quite a creamy texture. So I don't want this moving around too much. But yeah, that concealer is way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was gonna be like a stiff formula, but actually not too bad, not too shabby. So that's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna do something I haven't done before. I'm going to be testing out an eye base. I've had this eye base from Gloss Gods for over a year now. And have I used it? No. Have I used it? Absolutely not. And so I'm gonna use it. It's the Crease Killer eyeshadow base. I think they still have it on. They have actually different shades of it. I believe this is just their lightest shade, I'm assuming. I don't know. Look, I haven't even used it. It's clean as a whistle. Okay, it's coming out. So yeah, this is like the shade where there's actually no tint to it. So we're going to use this because we are going to use, oh my gosh, this is very white. Wait, did I just get like a white one? I might have just got like a white one. What have I done? I don't even know if this is my shade. Okay, we're gonna have a real white base here. Holy smokes. Okay, maybe don't get this shade, because I did notice they have other shades. Maybe when I bought this, I didn't realize I was buying literally the white one. That's funny. Okay, so anyway, we are gonna be going into the Peach Perfect from Gourmande Girls. And I don't know what those shades are going to be like, what those shimmers are going to be. Oh my God, I look absolutely ridiculous. Oh my gosh, I look ridiculous. Okay, I look like I'm going to join the circus. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. This is fine. If you want a really white base for your eye makeup, get this shade. But yeah, for me, I don't think I'm going to be using this all that much, but we'll see. I do want to blend this out with a brush. Is there anything that is clean? Okay, so I don't think I have anything that I want to use that is officially clean. So we're just going to like try to blend this as much as possible. All right, it's a little bit tacky, a little bit sticky. Let me zoom you in. We're going to go into this, which I'm very, very excited about. Now, I could do a 3 looks 1 palette with this palette, if that's what you guys want. But I thought, let's just try it first initially in the first impressions. I just wanted to like, I didn't want to wait any longer, and I really desperately want to go into this shade, maybe kind of a couple of these shades. I don't really think I want to go into the greens, but you know what? As we go, we might end up going into the greens. I don't know. It's going to depend on the look. It's going to depend on how I'm feeling at the time. So whatever. We're going to lay this one down just so I'm not as white. So this is Peaches and Cream. So I feel like Gourmande girls have come out with several pretty palettes, but this is really the one that sparked my interest the most. Okay, that generally didn't do much. So, so let's change tactic. Let's go into a brown. I want to go into this kind of mid-tone one right here, which is called I'm Peachless. There is kick up on the pan. I think it was Angelica's video where she always does a lot of videos on new releases, and I think she had a look with this palette, and I think once I spotted that, I was like, oh yeah, I really want to try that. And it hadn't been released yet. But this is one that I got on Monolith, the EU, like sort of indie makeup website, just because it's a little bit easier for me to obtain all these, and cheaper too. Shipping is not extortionate by any means. And you can buy multiple from different brands at the same time, and then it's just one shipping cost, so it just makes sense. All right, I'm gonna go into Peach Perfect right here, and I'm just gonna blend out the edges a little bit with the first brush that I went to, because it didn't really have too much in there. So as I'm filming this, it is my birthday tomorrow. When I post this video, who knows? I think my birthday will definitely have already passed. I think I'm gonna go straight into this one. I have to. This is Papa Don't Peach, which is a cute play on, obviously, the song. Wow, look at that. Okay, wait, I need to swatch this. I need to swatch this. Whoa, that is gorgeous. Little bit of a duochrome there. Oh, that is stunning. That is a stunning shade. Beautiful. Okay, definitely was calling me that shade. I'm wondering, I'm wondering if I should go into this one first. This is called You're a Peach. Ooh, oh, this one's beautiful. This one I don't think is a duochrome. It's just a beautiful shimmer. I'm just gonna put this side by side. Oh, those are pretty together. I don't know about you, but I kind of like pinks and oranges together. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go into this purpley one, and I'm going to put this kind of on my lid in the outer V, because it does have a little bit of a flip, but not too much. This is pretty. Oh, I love how soft these are. So far, really pleased with the formula. I don't know. I just think makeup is getting better and better. Or maybe I'm just falling into the indie lover phase, because I think once you go indie, you don't go back. Okay, so I'm going to go into this one. So this is that beautiful, gorgeous one that I swatched initially. Oh yeah, that is gorgeous. Ooh, this is like what I wanted this palette to do. I wanted this palette to be peachy, and it's giving me peachy peachy. Okay, I'm just gonna see what this one looks like, because it looks a little dark. It's peachy keen. Okay, it's like an iridescent. Okay, it's kind of iridescent-y. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. However, I think I will go into the green, just zhuzh this up ever so slightly. I think this might mess it up completely, but I'm gonna go into this mint green here. This is Peach Please. And then I think I'm going to use a little bit of this really dark one. And this one is called Wanna Peach of Me. This is a clean brush. I found one, a clean brush. This is Singe Beauty and it's EO7 and it's one of these really thin, flat ones. I want to go into a little bit of this, so I figured this is the best shaped one. Just for a little bit deepen out here, and then I think also above too, just want to add a little bit of that, and that's kind of it. So I've been reading The Crimson Moth this morning. I'm almost done. I just started it last night. It's the easiest book that you could ever read. It is a little bit young for me, considering, you know, I'm getting a year older tomorrow. It is a little young. It is YA. But if you are into books and you like kind of like romantasy books, which are a guilty pleasure of mine, then I would recommend it. It's kind of silly. I did spot some stupid spelling mistakes though in a publisher. Like, why? I feel like they should have better editing. But anyway, that's just on my mind because I'm almost done with it. I just want to finish it. But then I was like, no, I want to film this video first and then we will do it. I have the day off today. I didn't mention that it's Friday, but I took the day off because in my job, you're allowed to have a day off for your birthday. Because my birthday falls on a Saturday, I'm allowed to take it any day of the week. So I've obviously taken it on a Friday, so kind of like a nice long weekend. I don't mind Monday, so I don't mind going back on a Monday, but taking a Friday off I think is lovely. My son's gone back to nursery for the year, so it's actually an officially day off, which is really nice. It's really nice to just be able to like do what you want throughout the day. And so I'm going to take full advantage of that. Okay, gonna go into this one to brighten up right here. Not that I don't mind the matte look of it, but I think this Georgia Peach will be, oh, let me swatch this first. Oh, beautiful. Oh, this is very beautiful and minty. That's gorgeous. That's a gorgeous shade. I'm excited. So far, I really like the texture of these shimmers for sure. Ooh, lovely. I'll just drag that all along here. I'm also curious what this one's going to be, Fuzzball. So I know I said I wasn't going to go into greens, but this is like one of these really dark ones. So, oh, you know what? This has got purple to it, this green. Anyway, this dark one, maybe I'll put it somewhere. Where's that Singe Beauty brush? I might just go back into it and maybe put it right here so there's a little bit more of a sparkle here. Yeah, that's pretty. Doesn't seem to be a lot of fallout, which is nice as well. It's getting a little dark and deep, but that's fine. Still not done. I still want to put that one shade in my inner corner, and I guess we'll use this brush. This one looks clean. We're gonna go into this shade right here, which is more like of an iridescent one, and this is the Peach Keen. I might end up going under my finger, to be fair. This brush is pretty stiff, so hopefully you should pick it up quite well. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my finger. I just always prefer going with my finger for my inner corner. It's messier and I can't be as precise with it, but this shimmer is a little bit more densely packed than the other ones. It's not as creamy. Oh shoot, what have I just done? I guess I picked up too much now. The weakest one out of the bunch. Gosh, so, this is a look. This is a look. Okay, I think it'll look a bit better. Oh, this is pretty. I like this. It's pretty. I think it'll be a little bit better once I put some mascara on. I'm gonna leave it as that before I put any more. There's no other shimmers, right? I've done all the shimmers. It's kind of all I care about. I mean, the mattes I think were fine, but I've used all of the shimmers now, which is kind of insane. Okay, I don't have a new blush, but I do have, oops. Let me zoom you out again. You don't need to see me that close and personal. I do have a new bronzer that I have yet to try. This is the Mineral Satin Bronzer from Makeup Factory, and it is the shade Dolce Vita. I did swatch this in store, but have not put it on my face. So this is what it looks like. I'm excited. Let's go. All right. I think I'm just going to go in the middle. I don't know. Don't have any new sort of cream ones that I want to use for this video. So I'm just going to use this one. And we don't need to use cream items today. Ooh, more I look at this, the more I kind of like the eyeshadow. It's a little different. Normally I think when I go into this palette, I'm just going to do like a green look or a peachy orange look. I don't think I'll combine them all the time like this, especially putting green underneath. I mean, that is not something that I do often, but I don't know. There's something about September and green for me. I've been wearing quite a lot of green eyeshadow. I do have it in projects, so that is also a reason, but I couldn't stop myself. I had to go in it today. So, you know, we've done it. I like this. I'm kind of like building it up. I think it's quite a nice color, a nice tone bronzer. Okay, cool. Very, very cool. Okay, for blush, I don't think we're gonna go crazy, but we will be going into maybe just this one. I have this from my Shop My Stash. This is from Primark. I did get this in January, so it's not a new item, but I do want to use it a little bit more before I change my Shop My Stash. So yeah, we're just gonna twirl. It's a really nice peachy shade too, so it will go with the look. And this is another one where you can kind of build it up. I don't need to build it up too much. I'm wearing an awful ton of makeup at the moment. I do realize that. Okay, we're gonna go into my WhatsUp Beauty mascara. This is not new, but I was sent this a few months ago. I don't wanna open up a new mascara. I do have a new mascara, but I don't wanna open up a new one because I already have this one open. So I have two open at the moment. I've got my Misha 4D and then this one, which is the Watch Me. And I really actually do like this mascara. I've grown to really enjoy it. I think it can be messy if you're not careful because the wand is a little bit different. It's got two different sides to it, but I think it's kind of fun. So I've been really enjoying this. I'm just gonna put this on and then I don't know what to do with the lips because I do have some new lip products that I haven't really shown on camera yet in terms of like wearing them or applying them, but they're both red. And I think that would be too much for this look. I'm gonna be honest with you. So we might have to go with something that is not new for the lips, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. All right, so these were the two that I had pulled that I have yet to look at, but as you can see, very, very bright. I mean, I could be like really crazy and go with this one, but I think because my eyes are too in your face, I can't possibly go into these. So I think instead we're gonna go into just one of my Maybelline lifter glosses. I've used this a couple times already this week. This is in the shade Stone, and I just think it's a really good neutral shade, and it won't take away from what's up top. All right, last thing but not least, we have not gone into highlighters. I really want to try one of these Serengeti highlighters from WhatsUp Beauty. So we have the Sunset Safari and the Acacia Wild. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I cannot, I'm stupid. Okay, so this is the Sunset Safari. They all look like this. They're absolutely stunning. And they all have this gorgeous embossing. And I have been to Kenya 2 times and I've gone on safari. So safari for me is super, super fun. So I think what I'll do, let me just take a swatch of this whole, ooh, wow. Oh, I might have to go into this one. This one looks pretty peachy. So I'm going to swatch it right here. Is that even going to show? I don't know if you're able to see that because I'm terrible with my swatches today, but I think that is a beautiful natural glow. So there's that one. Then we have the Acacia Wild. Don't know how to pronounce that. Or it says Wild Acacia, I don't know. And again, it looks like this. Has the same embossing. I think this is a little bit more silvery. I don't know actually. Let me swatch this one. Oh yeah, this one's a lot more icy. So I think we're definitely gonna go into that first one that I swatched. Oh wait, let me just swatch this other one because that one is, that swatched really well. Let me just look at this one. No, I think I have to go into the first one. The first one just seems like it makes more sense for this time of year, and then this could be a really beautiful, like either inner corner or more of a wintry one. But I definitely, even though it's a little bit harder to see, I actually like it because it looks a little bit more natural. So we're gonna go into that one today. All right, let's grab this. We're just gonna go in, I'm trying to swatch all of it. And we're gonna go, ooh, Ooh, it's actually very noticeable. I'm gonna be a glowy mess today. That's very pretty, but I have not powdered the rest of my face. Let me just powder the rest of my face just a little bit, take the glow a tiny bit down. Ooh, that is fun. I think that's a really pretty highlighter. I think that's perfect for also what I'm wearing, which is a lot of peach. I think it goes beautifully. Yeah. Ooh, what fun. I also off camera put a little bit of something on my eyebrows. It's not new by any means. I've had this for like 10 years. This is a little mini ABH pencil for the eyebrows. I just have like some sparse hairs there and I need to touch up my eyebrows. So that's what I did off camera. But this is the final look. I'm actually really pleased. I think the eyeshadow is a little bit out there, a little bit fun. Not doing anything like crazy or wild today. And why not? It's my last day before I get older. Okay, so I'm allowed to. Ooh, so what do I think? Okay, so far, I mean, I think I'm gonna have to use this Posy-Tivity Primer a little bit more. I'm really, really thankful that I have a primer from WhatsUp Beauty and they sent me their brand new product and they reached out and they were like, yeah, do you want to try? I'm like, really? Is this like a dream? I felt like it was a dream when I was getting all these emails, but I'm gonna have to test it some more because I think first impressions, yeah, it's fine. I think it's lightweight like it says it is, and I haven't got any issues with it. So, you know, I think the highlighters are gorgeous. I love how natural this is. For me, this looks natural. Maybe on camera it doesn't look super natural, but I think it looks pretty good. It looks very, very pretty. And I'm excited to use the other one for winter time. So if you haven't checked these out and you like highlighters, I would definitely recommend. Okay, let's look at some other stuff. The bronzer I really liked. It's a little bit warm tone, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel in the winter time, but I think for now it's fine. I actually really do like Makeup Factory. I don't know if you can get it anywhere else, but definitely can get it in Europe. Okay, the Peach Perfect palette. I think the reason I didn't want to do a 3 looks 1 palette with this, because I could do an all green palette, I could do an all orange palette or neutral palette, and then I could do one where I combine the two. I just don't know how interesting that would be, so I thought it would be fun just to do like a first impressions. Let's see what we can do with this palette, test out the formula for one thing, so I don't know anything about Gourmande Girls formula, and I have no issues with the formula whatsoever. I went into, how many mattes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes. And they were all fine. And then I went into all the shimmers. The only shimmer that I feel like is a little stiffer than the rest is this one, although it was fine. It was just for my inner corner and you could still see it. So it's not a big deal at all. I really love the slight duochromes that you get in some of the shimmers. They're actually really stunning and I really like the feel of them as well. I have a thing about soft shimmer formulas. I don't like stiff shimmers at all. So for the most part, they're all really soft and beautiful and not like lightweight in terms of like their feeling. They're not like Gloss Gods is a lot lighter in touch. These have a little bit more something to them, a little bit more texture to them, but the overall finish is very, very beautiful. So yeah, I'm very, very pleased. What else did I use? I used the Gloss Gods eyeshadow base. I guess because it's white here, maybe I just picked up the wrong one. I know they have more of a skin tint ones and also darker ones for, you know, your whatever complexion you have. So I, of course, just got the wrong one, which is kind of on me. The foundation is another thing where I need to just test out a little bit more, just like the primer. I'm not going to know straight away how I feel about it without using it multiple times. I know it's a little bit too light for me at the moment, so that's why I had to mix it. So again, I haven't really used it on its own. And then I think the last thing is this, the NYX concealer, the Pro Fix Stick. A lot creamier than I expected, and it looks pretty decent. It looks pretty decent, so I'm not complaining. I'm not mad. In terms of first impressions, loving all these new products. I don't have anything negative to say about anything, which is really good. There haven't been any duds, which I know previously I have tried some other products and they've been a little bit like, I'm not so sure about this. But I actually honestly don't have any feeling yet about these in terms of, I'm not so sure. I actually feel like they all worked fine and I like the way the makeup turned out. So that's all that matters to me at the moment. If you liked the video, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you tried any of these products before. And yeah, thank you so much and I'll see you all next time. Bye.